Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So, no clickbait here. This is a video that I've kind of been waiting to do for, I guess, a couple weeks. I have with me my very last ever Shein order. And like, I'm kind of sad about the fact that this is my last order with them because, I mean, they do have really affordable products and some of the stuff is decent quality, like their teddy sweaters and stuff like that. I love them. It's just like a bittersweet thing. So here it is right here. This is my last order, which I thought for sure it would have been a bigger bag, but maybe I ordered a lot of like accessory type things and not so much clothing items this time around. So I'll kind of go through with you guys what I got. That is super bright. And I will let you know my situation with them as well. So if you want to go ahead and skip through the actual haul to find out why this is my last order with Shein, I will do a time stamp right here to let you know at what point in the video you can skip through to. So the first item here is these super bright pants. So I've been looking for like a good pair of like cargo style pants for like dance class. I've actually been looking for a red pair. So if you guys know of like a good company that sells nice red cargo pants, like I'm thinking like Modrobe style, but I can't find them anywhere. So I want a nice pair, but I can't find them anywhere. So I saw these ones on the Shein website. They were on clearance for, I believe, like $15 Canadian. So I picked these ones up. They have a little, I think there's little clips on the bottom. Yeah, so you can actually put them a little bit higher up and then make them tighter so they don't fall down. They are an elastic band waist. They do smell kind of weird, but that's okay. It might be the material. Yeah, they smell like plastic, basically. So this is in a size large, which is European 40, 42, and US 810. But yeah, so there's those ones. The next item here is a kid's hat. So this kind of makes me sad because Shein does have some really cute kids items. And this is actually like a decent quality. It's like a corduroy styled unicorn hat, which is really cute. And it's going to look real cute on one of my babes also. So there's that. The next item I totally forgot. So when I put in my final order with Shein, it was on, I believe, the 12th of January. And today when I'm doing this video, it's actually the 9th of February. So it took almost a full month for it to get here. And I totally forgot that I ordered these. So these are actually like doing your own fake nails. So you can paint them before putting them on your hands and style them however you want to, play with them a little bit, make them all cutesy, and then put them on. So where I'm in Ontario, and we are currently on lockdown, so no pretty nails are happening right now. So I wanted to try this out to see if maybe I could make them look a little bit cuter. So it is contradicting because this is my last order, and I'll never do another Shein haul again. It is contradicting because it's like, well, why are you sharing the items that you got? Well, because I feel like Shein is a brand that's affordable, and that's the reason why I started shopping from them in the first place, so that I could show you guys the different cool items that you can find there for cheap. And I mean, there's gonna be, you know, hundreds of other people doing these kinds of videos where they're showing you the amazing items, and I was hoping that would be me too, but because of my experience with them, this will be it. But I still want to show you guys the cool stuff that they have. I don't make any money off of this, so I bought all this stuff with my own money and with the points that they give me. I don't get any extra points for making videos. I'm not a huge influencer like that. Like, I don't get promotions like that. But, you know, if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, you guys can go and look for it on their website. Like, this is another item that I picked up, which is, I think it was like a $4 set of nails. So, like, they're cheap. Mind you, they feel cheap when they're on. Like, these are kind of long. I had a blue pair of these, so I don't know why I must not have tried on the blue pair before I purchased these ones, because if I did, I probably wouldn't have bought these. They are very like thin and flimsy, and they only come with the stickers. I went and bought nail glue to put them on myself, and I found that they were very awkward. Like, they were hard to like do my pants up, and normally my nails are pretty long. Like, they're probably around this length or longer when I do have the fake nails on. But these ones are just very awkward to do anything with. Okay, the next item here looks like makeup brushes. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, the next item that I have here are actually nail brushes. So I guess that works out with getting those fake nails and nail brushes, but Like, did I think I was gonna get into like some sort of nail artistry a month ago? Anyways, that's pretty cool. So for doing different designs and stuff like that. One of my favorite things to order from Shein are falsies. I love fake lashes. They're so much fun to use. And I noticed that the first time that I ordered fake lashes from them, they were like these huge, gaudy, like thick, long, glam lashes that were like hard to put on. They were like very stiff and I didn't like them. But I gave them another chance and I bought I think it was a 12 pack of assorted styles of lashes. And they had 4 different styles. So you got 3 pairs of 4 different styles. And there was 2 out of the 4 colors that I just absolutely loved. They were very much my style. I couldn't find them again after the first time I purchased them. So I went ahead and grabbed these ones here. So this style here, I really, really like down here. There's 4 different styles. I didn't realize that until just now. But this one down here is the style that I really, really like. And I think the one on top of it was another one. You can see like they're not the highest quality. Like, I don't know if you can see that there's like lashes poking up. So they're not the highest quality, but I can trim that. That's not a big deal. But I'm happy to have like mass quantities of lashes for very, very cheap. So I will definitely miss that. I don't remember if it was the last week of December or the first week of January. I had actually recorded this huge SheGlam makeup look and makeup haul and all this good stuff that I was so excited to put on my channel. I did end up still using parts of the video, but I didn't say SheGlam or Shein, I don't think, at any part in the video because I didn't want to give them that promotion on my video. My biggest issue with that was because I had created the video and while I was editing it, in the 2 or 3 days it took me to actually edit the video, is when all this kind of came down with Shein, where I no longer wanted to give them that. I was very, very upset in that moment that while I was doing my editing, I just took out everything that said Shein or SheGlam because I just didn't want to highlight them at that point. I was just very upset. I didn't want to be bitter, and that's why I kind of made my final order and was like, you know, just cut ties at this point. But you know, because I want to talk to you guys about it, and I feel like you all should know one person's experience, because when I was trying to look for different reviews and stuff like that on Shein prior to me making my first purchase, there's nothing really out there. The influencer who receives their packages because Shein wants their promotion, it's usually just like a Shein haul where people are opening their items and showing you them. But there's no real stories about the experience with the customer service or anything like that. Anyways, so this is something else that I had picked up. Please excuse my walls. I'm in my kids' room. So these items here are some of the eyeshadows that they have. And when I did the original SheGlam makeup look, these were like TDF. So these were like really, really nice glitters. I swatched a bunch of them. I swatched them all actually. So I swatched them all on my Instagram stories the night before I did the makeup look. And they're very, very glittery shadows. Mind you, they're literally like a glittery glue. They're very thick glitter. It's not like a pressed glitter or anything like that. It's like a chunky glitter. And then these eyeshadow singles here are actually really good quality color pigmentation. So they don't take too much to show off the color. Okay, this tool I was kind of excited about, but like now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a pencil. So I've been really interested in, when I'm doing my makeup look, I want to do some rhinestone looks. Anyways, so this is supposed to be like it's supposed to pick up the rhinestone on this little pen here. My makeup is all off my nose. And you can then set it on your face with wherever the glue is. So I'm very intrigued to see how well this works because it's very large. I didn't expect it to be this big. So we'll see how that goes. Next time I do a haul, I should categorize. Anyways, I just like to open the bag and go into it like it's Christmas because I don't remember what the heck I ordered half the time anyways. So there's some more of these nails. This is like, whenever I do get my nails done, I really like this style where it's that V French tip. I don't know if it's a French tip, if there's a V there, but anyways. And then these are, again, I must have been like on a nail haul that day. I must have been down like a rabbit hole of nail items because these are like cuticle clippers. I'm really, really, really bad for like picking at the skin around my nails. So this is, oh, well, check that out. I did get some rhinestones. So that's kind of exciting that I got those. They probably were very, very affordable, and that's why I got it. I noticed whenever I did my SheGlam makeup look, I also did not have, like I had their foundation and I had different concealers and stuff like that, but they didn't have any contour I don't believe at the time. So I had to use other makeup for that, which is fine. I didn't end up doing a She Glam look really anyways, so that's fine. But I just used some other makeup. So when I saw this on there, I figured I would grab it. So this is a contour stick in the shade Mocha, which is very orangey actually, so I don't know. I don't know about that, but I'm sure I can use it like for a, nope, can't use it for eyeshadow. I could probably use it for like an eyeshadow primer or something, an eyeshadow base. We have some Baked Glow setting powder. I'm not gonna open that because it's powder and I don't want it to get everywhere anyways. Okay, and then this here, I love jewelry organizers. Like I have like, you know, the plates where your rings go, and that they have like a suede thing on Shein also, which is like what your bracelets would go on. I use it for my hooped earrings because I'm a hooped earring kind of girl. But anyways, when I saw these, I thought these are perfect for all my little cosmetic rings and that I have. I can just throw them on here and they can sit there nice and neat. And then I can also do it by size, so I know which sizes I want to grab. I guess because it was my last haul, I wanted to make sure that I grabbed all the eyeshadows. These, you already saw the one. These 3 eyeshadows here. Like it must have been in a 90s vibe for black and silver. But anyways, and then there's this pretty little gold color too. See, it does look like a really nice sparkly color. That one is in Color Match. That was called, oh, Midnight. Okay, so that's it for the Shein haul. That is literally everything that I got in my last haul. So I found that like when I was doing Shein orders all the time, it was mostly like grabbing trendy things. I would be grabbing like I was saying, the teddy bear sweaters. It's like a teddy bear material, like cropped hoodie or a sweatshirt of some sort. I love them. The only thing with Shein quality is it's a lot thinner, is if I was to get it off of like say Fashion Nova, or I actually have a teddy bear sweater from Costco and it's like really thick and warm and comfortable and like amazing quality. But the ones from Shein are a little bit, you know, thinner. And I mean, you're paying a lot less though also. I really loved that you're able to, you know, find these really unique buys off of Shein. And again, like I said, just affordable, cheap prices. I think I was like spending more money, honestly, on items that I didn't really need because I thought, wow, this is really cool and it's really cheap. Like it's a good sale, but I didn't really need it. So, I mean, it's kind of bittersweet. But so here's what happened. This is going to be a long video. Okay. So back in November, the end of November, last fall, I was always on the Shein Live, which they have them on the Shein app. And I was attending the lives I think they were doing them every Tuesday and Thursday at the time. And every time that they were on, if I seen that the host had posted that they had a live that night, I would go on at some point and just watch. I think it was like 2 hours usually. And I would just hang out because they would like kind of do fashion shows. They would have flash sales and they would give away free points. And the first couple times I never really won any points, no big deal. A couple times after that, I would get like 1 or 2 points here and there. And it was exciting because I would just always accumulate my points until I got to the point of enough to spend, where it was like worth it for me to spend it. On, I believe it was November 27th, I was on one of the lives, and at the end of every show, the host chooses between 1 and 3 winners of this Wheel of Shein. And basically what you do is you go on Instagram, you tag Shein and the host on your story, and they choose out of the, you know, hundreds probably of submissions, they choose a couple people to win points. So what they do is they take this wheel, they spin it, and you can get, I think, between 500 and 2,500 points or something like that on those lives. So I felt very lucky that I was chosen and I had won 500 points. And I mean, it's not that much. I believe it ends up being about $5 USD, which is, to me, that's like $7.50, which is a free item or 2. So I thought that was pretty, like, the bee's knees. That was pretty awesome. And then they had said, you know, it takes about 7 to 14 business days, I believe. And, you know, at the time I was like, awesome, that's so exciting. They'll be in there when they get in there, no big deal. Like, I'm not in any rush to buy anything right off the hop. But after, I guess Christmas came and went. I had made a couple orders just before Christmas time because they had a lot of their Christmas items on clearance, and I wanted some like, cute lights, and I think that's when I bought the makeup and that also. It was all around that time. Anyways, so whenever I received those items, I was like, oh, like my points still aren't there. That's very weird, whatever, no big deal. Again, I'm thinking it's Shein. I don't know if they're based out of China. I'm not 100%. I didn't really look into all of that. So let me see what the packaging says. It comes from China. Yeah, so everything's based out of China because whenever you look at like the Canada Post shipping stuff, it says from China. Anyways, so everything comes from China. I didn't know if the customer service was also in China or not, but so I had been watching one of the lives in January. I guess it was like January 8th or 9th or something like that. I was watching the live, and at the end of it, the host had mentioned to the people that won from LAST SHEIN, you will receive your points in 7 to 14 business days. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure on that date. But she had mentioned, in a lot less time than I was thinking. I'm like, I haven't received my points yet. So whenever she said to the winners when their points would be in their account by, I'm like, well, that's weird because I haven't got my points yet. It's been probably just over a month. I should probably reach out and find out what's going on. I thought that because they were in China, maybe, you know how shipping sometimes takes 3 months from China if you order off of like AliExpress or Wish or something like that. It takes a long time. So I just kind of thought it was a delay. But again, no rush, no big deal. After watching that live, I thought I'd better just reach out, send a quick email, or get on the online chat option and have a conversation and find out if I'm ever going to get the points. Because at this point, I just, whatever. And if I didn't, it was like, okay, no big deal. It's fine. Whatever, carry on. It's $5. But Thursday, I watched the live. After the live, I wanted to contact them, so I went and found the chat option, and it was just kind of a weird setting. So I kind of explained my situation about I won points on this day. I'm just trying to find out when they're coming or if I'm getting them or whatever. Like, just give me a general idea. So they said, yep, no problem. Let me look into that. And then like 10 minutes went by, and like, your phone starts to fall asleep, so you gotta like tap it to make sure it's not gonna fall asleep on you and kick you out of the chat or whatever. So, 10, 15 minutes went by, and I go, is everything okay? Just give me some time to check into it. And another 15, 20 minutes goes by, and I'm like, are you still there? Another 10, 15 minutes goes by, and I'm like, is there any other info that I can supply that would help? I think I ended up falling asleep, honestly, because it just took so long. So Saturday night, same thing. I tried again. So I tried again Saturday evening. Once I settle everything in my house and I lay down in my bed, and I'm like, okay, I have time to just chill and wait and whatever. So same thing again. I go online, I find the chat option, and I reach out to somebody. Very well could have been the same person. I don't know for sure. I can't really remember at this point. And I said, I did try and contact you guys last night. For some reason, I got kicked out of it. Can you please look into my issue about points that I've won? And then they said, yep, for sure. We'll look into that. Please hold. And I was like, oh gosh, no, not this again. So, I waited about 10 minutes, and I said, do you require any more information? Is there anything that I can do to help you guys speed this up? Because, I was on for like 45 minutes last night and then got kicked, and I'm just worried that that's going to happen again. And no, please just hang on. We're going to look into this. Give us time to look into it. And I thought, okay. And then I said, I think I even mentioned it again. Please let me know if there's any way that I can help move this along a little faster, because at this point, my patience is like, well, and I'm a very patient person. So they said, can you please let us know on which live you had won the points on? And I remember, because I was so excited that I won, I did a screenshot of me winning the points, and I posted it to my Instagram, and I tagged the host and, Shein US or whatever. And so it was in like my storyline. So I went back to my storyline, I took the screenshot, and I sent it through the Shein app. I went and I said, I as far as I can tell, I won them on November 27th, which they questioned me about, but that's the date stamp on the time. And I won them on November 27th. I won 500 points. This is my Instagram username. This is my Shein email address. Like, I give them all of the information that I could possibly think to pass on to them. And it was like, please hold. I was on that call for, I believe, an hour and a half, the messaging back and forth for an hour and a half. And again, I must have fallen asleep because they were not giving me anything. So that was Thursday night, Friday night, and then Saturday during the day, I believe it was, I was in one of my kids' rooms cleaning and doing laundry. And I thought, while I'm sitting here folding little socks and folding little laundry, I am going to get on this chat option again. So again, the same thing. We're looking into it. This was a very, very, very long and daunting process. And you have to imagine, when the first night was kind of long, then the second night was longer, and still nothing came out of this. At this point, I'm just like, okay, they better give me the freaking points at this point. Like, I'm just going nuts that I've had to waste this much time on something so, and I know that that's a personal choice, and that's why, like, I didn't really know if I wanted to come on and even talk about this, because I try to be a positive person. I try to remain unfathomed. Like, I try to just make the things that make me happy are the things that I will allow into my life as much as possible. Little things you can't control, it is what it is, but you know, just let it roll off your back. So on the third day that I had dealt with this, at this point I was like, okay, like, they have to, I'll just wait. I'll be patient as I possibly can be, and I'll let them look into it. And I'm not going to fall asleep because it's during the day and I still have so much cleaning to do and whatever else. Like, I'll just keep checking my phone every so often to make sure they don't get kicked out. Eventually, I mean, they were kind of questioning my date and that, I think, anyways, but I sent a picture, a screenshot, and, you know, after so long, they came back and they sent me a little screenshot on their end. So they finally found my file or the date or whatever. They sent me a little screenshot saying 500 points into my account on the 4th of December and out of my account expired by the 25th of December. And I go, well, that's not what it shows on my end. And they said, well, you received the points and they expired on December 25th. So I'm like getting irritated at this point because they never were in my account. So, you know, I'm like, so you guys aren't going to do anything about it? Like, obviously you see that the points, you said that I was, you know, entitled to the points. They expired out of my account on the 25th of December, but I never received them. They were never put into my account on my end for me to use them, because if you ever shop with Shein and used your points before, there's an option where you spend your points to say all. So use all points. And anytime that I use my points, I use all of my points, because that's what I do. I save them up every day. I got in the habit of every day logging into my Shein app to get the daily points. So every week I was getting, you know, probably about 50 to 70 points just from doing the daily check-in. So on December 21st, I had actually made an order to Shein. I remember I went in and that was when I bought my She Glam makeup order. So I went on, ordered a bunch of stuff, and I had used all of my points that were in my account. So if my points were apparently in my account December 4th and out of my account by December 25th because they expired and they were unused, if I had used all of my points on December 21st, how were they, you know, how were they there? So, you know, I've worked retail, I've worked customer service and all that stuff. So, like, I mean, in my mind, the customer is always right. If I wasn't right, okay, shit, I lost out on those 500 points. Boo me. Like, it's really not, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But for the sole fact that they just kept saying, too bad, they were put in your account and they expired, and me sending them receipts, basically, me sending them screenshots, showing them from the time that they had said, from the time that I had won the points on November 27th, I scrolled all the way through till January 1st to show them that in none of that time is there anything stating 500 points. So they really didn't care. I kind of lingered in the chat for a little bit, and I was like, so are you going to put the points into my account? And they said they were already given to you and they expired. Like, they were just sticking to their story. No if and or buts. So at that point, you know, I kind of just let them know, you know, it really is too bad that this is how the conversation went, that you guys couldn't just grant me the points that clearly I didn't get. Like, I didn't get them. At the end of the day, I did not get them. I didn't spend them. They were never there on my end. I get that you see them and they were on your end, but they weren't on my end. So I couldn't actually physically use them. So it just felt like kind of shady in my opinion. And at that point I decided that there are so many other businesses out there. There are so many other companies out there that although I was, you know, I was a good customer. From the time that I started shopping at Shein, if you follow my Instagram, if you know me at all, I was a very good customer with Shein. And the second that I got off that chat conversation, I was even like, well, I hope you have a great day. I said, like, I don't like to be an angry person. So I have a great day. I wish you all the best, whatever. And I just decided to cut ties at that point. That was just, I'm a Libra. That was it. I was over it and it was done. And I tried to just move on. So it took a month for me to get this final order. I can now go ahead and delete my account off of Shein, remove the app off of my phone, and just be over it and done with it. I wanted to show you guys here. I am trying to deactivate my account and it is not allowing me. I've been having this issue since I received my order. I'm not here to like make this video to make you or everybody else decide like, oh my goodness, that company is so horrible. I know most people honestly probably don't care because it's like, oh, okay, well, you won 500 points. They're only $5. It's really not a big deal. I still like my cheap nails and cheap whatevers. And that's cool. I wouldn't judge, you know, even if my best friend was like, oh, that sucks. I'm getting my Shein stuff. Like, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't be like bitter or, you know, I wouldn't feel any sort of way, honestly. I just figured I would say my piece, show you guys what I got, and just be done with it. So stay tuned for my Fashion Nova haul coming soon. And I would love it if you guys could actually comment stores that you shop online that you love. So I'm a huge Amazon kid, but I never do Amazon hauls. I'm obsessed with Fashion Nova. I think that'll just be an ongoing lifelong thing because I just love their clothes so much. But like, I've heard of other ones that are out there. I just have never shopped at them. I think it's ASOS is one. I heard Zara has really good perfume. So there's other ones that I do want to check out in the future. Leave me a comment and let me know where you guys like to shop online for affordable clothing. Don't say Shein. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more hauls come from me in the future, and I always do makeup tutorials on different looks in that as well, please go ahead and hit that like button down there. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out today. Love yous. Bye.